Back in 2021, the Derby Festival, in partnership with Churchill Downs and Humana, launched the Derby Equity and Community Initiative. And this year they are back, and they have a new local partner, Park Community Credit Union. With more on the great work that they are doing is Tiffany Feltz with Park Community, Tanya Ablin, president of the Churchill Downs Incorporated Foundation. She has so many titles, I have to make sure I look down. And Suzanne Wright with JCPS. Thank you all for being here. And I mean, this is such an important, I can't even underscore enough the importance of having this initiative kind of going into the Derby, because it sets that tone of fueling economics and great ideas and saying the entire community is a part of this great festival, and you guys have been there from the very beginning.
Well, I think you really nailed the importance of this, and you and I talk all the time about how many incredible events there are related to the Derby and the Derby Festival. And so in 2020, when we hear from the community that there are members who don't feel like they have access to the economic opportunities that the Derby brings all over the city, that's a piece we really felt we needed to address, but we knew we couldn't do it alone. Yeah. And so we really relied on our partners at Kentucky Derby Festival and Humana, who is an existing incredible partner, to come up with the Derby Equity Community Initiative. And through that initiative, we've accomplished so much, and some of that is still fun things to do, and we'll talk more about those. But really the important part was, how do we drive this economic opportunity to everyone throughout the city?
Well, you mentioned the great community partners. I mean, that's what makes the whole thing work. And
we could not do
Humana
this alone.
there from the beginning. Tiffany, you're with Park Community Credit Union. Congratulations on being a new partner. And I mean, you guys are involved in so much in the community. Yeah. Why this particular initiative? Why was it important for you all to jump in?
So Park Community Credit Union is actually Kentucky's largest community development financial institution. So we're the only credit union with that designation. So that means we are designed to serve the traditionally underserved. And so
such a natural fit here that you're saying, we hear everybody. How can everybody have a seat at the table?
Exactly. And so, our missions align so closely in terms of really creating those economic opportunities and for growth and development for those marginalized communities, that it was a perfect fit. So.
And that kind of leads us right into Suzanne with JCPS.
Yes.
We're rolling out, this is the third year for one of the big events. It's been kind of the initial event that kind of set this off. It's called Justice Fest, and it's coming up tomorrow, and JPS students front and center.
Yes, we're so excited. It's all about student voice, right? Advocating for the things that they are passionate about. So the students are going to be talking tomorrow. We've got about over 20 schools that are involved tomorrow. It is their opportunity to really talk about environmental issues, educational justice, all the things they are passionate about. So they have an audience, a panelist of stakeholders. These great partners right here have supported us all through. So we're really excited to provide this opportunity for the students to really talk about the things that they are passionate about, to really gain that community support and really invest in the community. So we're so excited. We've got great kids and great students at every school, and so tomorrow is their big day.
I bet it is. I bet they're excited about it too.
They're so excited.
And that originally was a program that was kind of existing already. The fundamental idea of it was already in JCPS. So what a stage that these kids get to step up on, and do you ever write things down and say, whoa, that's a good idea?
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe we need to be doing that.
Yes, I mean, we're talking about, from elementary school all the way to high school. And so the projects that they're coming up with, the ideas, it will blow you away.
Looking forward to that.
Yes.
It's at the Kentucky International Convention Center. It is not open to the public. It's going to be a special time for these kids to have that one-on-one with these big corporate leaders. It's going to be exciting for them. So then after, that's kind of the cultural element of it. And the next step, we keep mentioning economics, is the block party. Right?
Yes.
What a great stage to show off your wares and your business to the community.
This is inviting these businesses and vendors to come and show what they can do. And the three pillars of Derby Equity Community Initiative, Decky hasn't the Decky part hasn't caught on yet. We're trying to get there. But Decky is support, restore, and create. So this weekend's about supporting these great ideas that the students have, and supporting these businesses and making sure that the community is fully aware of what they have to offer. And so that's really that Derby economic access. And then we created this new event, the block party, and there's always, like I said, fun things to do around Derby, but there were some more opportunities to get into parts of the community that maybe we don't always recognize when we're doing parades or when we're having galas or parties. So it's been so fun to identify those needs and opportunities, and we're so grateful to our partners who
And
helped us
that
do
is over at the Norton Healthcare Sports and Learning Complex, April 15th.
That's correct. Correct.
Lots of folks set
And that
up.
is open to the public,
That
so
is,
please come to
because
that.
we want you to come out and buy and shop and support and
Yes.
give everybody, again, kind of a seat at the table.
Yep.
I feel like when you leave with Derby, everybody wants to celebrate it, and what a great way. Like, there's so many ways to get involved.
So many.
All right, thank you all for coming in.
Thank you,
Once
Claudia.
again, great initiative. Hey, to learn more, just head on over to kdf.org, and I believe it's /Decky.
Decky, that's
Decky.
it, yes.
It's the Decky. It's my new, it's how I'm going to abbreviate it. All right. Thanks so much, everybody.